Welcome to Immedichat.
What's up, Craig?
Hello. What's up, Craig? Welcome back, Craig. Welcome back, everybody, to the
Hello.
Immedichat's podcast.
It's us, the Immediates.
That's right. Episode 9, you guys. Episode 9. Whoop, whoop.
Dang, that's oddly appropriate.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Why so?
Talk about that later.
Okay. Lyle's over here dropping you
Does it have to do with our health
dropping you
journeys?
clues.
No, it doesn't.
Oh yeah, we were just reviewing everything we were going to talk about today, and I forgot to mention that. We'll talk about
Mm-hmm.
that too after we say what we've been up to. So why don't we jump into that? What's everybody been up to? Who wants to take the lead there?
What have we been up to?
I'll take the lead.
Okay.
I was commissioned to create a banner for one of the local sports teams, so I've been up
Mm,
with that, and because we did that, my mom and I did that.
mhm.
We had to take pictures of the team, so I have been editing those and sending those out to parents. And anyway, I won't go into further details about that, but
Yeah.
other than I'm just waiting to hear something positive back from them.
Uh,
Um,
the
let's
banner came
see.
out really nice. I saw a picture of it. It was good. Good job.
Yeah, I liked how the banner turned out for sure.
Have you heard nothing back so far, or you've heard not positive things?
I've heard two things back. One is, "Oh, I can't open the pictures you sent." And the other one was, "I don't really like either one of those. Do you have any different
This is from a
poses?"
parent of.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Which, like, normally for sports pictures, you get what you get,
Right. Right.
right? Same with school pictures, and that's kind of how I should have approached it, but I didn't like, this is our first time doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I didn't have my shit together, so to
Mm.
speak. I thought I did, and then they started asking questions, and I'm like, "Ugh," so,
And you try to
um
accommodate. So.
yeah, yeah. And, like,
Hmm.
this particular person, like, had some special request whenever we were taking the pictures, so anyway.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone's
Yeah.
favorite kind of.
Yeah.
Um, so what else?
Oh,
Oh,
well, before you move on, I just want to say anybody who listens to this podcast who does personally know Aaron or any one of us, just a reminder that Aaron is a graphic designer at heart. It is one of the things she's very good at. So if you ever need some graphic design work, reach out because she's really
thank
good at it and
you.
she can hook you up. Invitations, birthday cards. She just told you she did picture projects with her mom. Hit her up for graphic stuff.
Any kinda crafty things too. I love making stuff for birthdays and
Hmm.
Just make
Hmm.
sure you're paying for it, because if you're not,
Yes, of course.
don't expect it anytime soon.
oh my god.
Okay, moving on.
That was a dig at me. Anyway, um, it's true though, like, my family gets the shit end of the stick for sure. Because there's a lot of times where, my kids won't have cookies for their birthdays because I'm just exhausted.
Hmm.
Making cookies for other people's.
Yeah, but they get beautiful birthdays for themselves, so,
They do.
um, I hate to brag on myself, but I will for a little bit. Anyway, we're hot and heavy right now into dance season, so what that means is that basically we have 1 week left. Today we went to his dress rehearsal.
This is your oldest one's in
Yes,
dance.
he's in tap, hip hop, and so I believe hip hop is first and tap is last, and they're an hour apart from each other. So, he decided because he was in
The
hip hop
the
last year.
the classic.
Yeah, the class. He decided that he was in hip hop last year. He decided that he wanted to also try tap, so we looked into it, we're like, "Sure, no problem, we'll do tap." Well, one class was from 4:30 to 5, and the other class was from 6 to 6:30, and we're like, "Oh my god." So, there was a class in between those that he could take, and he would just move from class to class, and it was acro and technique. So, we decided to go ahead and put him in there so we didn't have to go get him, for 1 hour, and I don't know, dance is just so expensive, so we're trying to rework how we're gonna do that next year, to see if he can maybe do that and then some other things as well.
Mhm.
Anyway, my point is that's why he's in all of these classes this time, and he had a his rehearsal today, and honestly, like, I don't know how they pull this together. I literally do not know how, because it was kinda the same last year for the rehearsal. It was kind of chaotic, and then
Mm.
they put on a beautiful show. And there was really no technical difficulties that I remember from the actual recital.
Wow.
But this year is the same thing, a little chaotic at the rehearsal. Um, like, even one of the songs didn't play right, and it's like, "Oh, Lord." But anyway, so that's where we are with that. He has his dance recital this coming weekend. So
Mhm.
when y'all hear this, it'll be Wednesday. So his dance recital is on Sunday. Wish my boy good luck. I will
On
say,
Saturday, no?
yeah, on Saturday. Sorry.
Okay, you said Sunday.
I was
Wish
about to say the dance recitals on Mother's Day.
No, I was confused too.
wish my boy good luck for his little recital. He'll get the summer off, and then we'll make some decisions on, what we're gonna do moving forward with him because of course we have him. And then Simon will be starting school in August, so we're gonna need to get him involved in something.
Mhm.
We still got a little ways to go for Claire, but just why does everything have to cost money?
So expensive to have a
So
kid.
much
Oh my
money.
god.
Yeah.
Like, it's I understand that these people gotta make money or gotta pay their fees and insurance and rent and stuff like that, but,
Mm.
like, how many people would you think goes to, like, a karate school or a jujitsu school or something like that? And it's, like, over $100 a month.
Mhm.
So, like, they are just it's more expensive than daycare, and they're going
Yeah.
for, like, 2 hours a week, maybe, something like
It's
2
not more
2
expensive than daycare.
Oh, it's
Daycare's
close.
insane.
Oh, I would say, if you're saying dollar to minute, yeah.
Oh, dollar to minute, well, for sure, but I'm just saying, like, if jujitsu's $140 a month oh, it's a month, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's not per week because daycare is per week. Okay, it's not more expensive than daycare, but you are also only going for, like, 2 hours a week instead of 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's just I don't know, there's it's one of those things that I feel like if they charge a slightly more reasonable amount, they would have, like, way more people go. It's like you're charging a lot to make money, but if you charge a little less, you'd have more people go and you'd make more money.
Yeah,
Like the
maybe,
economy
but
of scale would work out well for karate class.
yeah, that might be the case, but also maybe that's on purpose because make that they can meet that price point with less
Yeah,
people because people are willing to pay it. So why go down the price and work
I
harder
know, but they're
to make the
personally
same?
attacking me because I'm not willing.
I mean, I get it. It sucks.
So
Everyone personally attacks Lyle. I do wanna say too that I was talking with our neighbors the past couple of days actually, but their daughter is in dance at the same dance school. But there's 2 shows on Saturday. Unfortunately, they're in the second one and we're in the first one, and last year it was flip-flop, so we don't get to see each other's kids perform. Um, but she was telling me, like, her older son, they were checking into piano lessons for him. And apparently there's a piano teacher that will go to the school, I think is what I was understanding, and it was like $120 per hour. Now,
Wow.
nonsense. Tell them how
let
much
me
you paid when you were a kid.
That's what I'm about to get to. Now, when I was a kid, like,
Long time ago.
I'm about to be 38 years old. I started taking lessons when I was 8, and I took for 10 years. But still, like, this is a big gap. My parents paid $40 a month for me to go to piano lessons. So I went 4 times a month, 30 minutes, um, 30 minutes a time, like, each time I went. And yes, okay, so I got you all that information. So that's $40 per month for 2 hours, I guess, basically overall. And then I had to play in church all the time for that teacher because she was our music minister's wife. Um, then when I was, like, a senior in high school and a freshman in college, I went to a different teacher, and she charged my parents $50 for an hour each week. So it was even cheaper, technically. And, like, now they're charging $120 per hour. Like, even if they charge $50 per hour, I could understand that, like, being that it's 2024.
Mhm.
But over $100 per hour? Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
And because she was saying her that same kid is also currently on, like, the travel, like, competitive soccer team, and almost everyone on that team has, like, a private coach that's, like, you're paying to be on the travel soccer team, you're paying for equipment, you're paying to travel, and then also they're paying, I don't remember what she said, but let's say $60 an hour for a private soccer coach, weekly or biweekly or something. Like, that's thousands of dollars a year.
Yeah, they're not paying for it, but
No, they
yeah,
aren't. But she said they're one of the few that's not.
yeah. So, that being said, it makes sense why all these sports complexes are so beautiful
Yeah.
compared to what we used to all play in.
Mhm. Yeah.
Anyway, we got on a tangent there, but that's okay.
Mhm.
Other than that, I've been working on cookies.
Mhm.
I You guys, I slept for, like, 17,000 hours yesterday,
Yep, true.
and
Can't
I'm
complain.
feeling so good. Yeah, I don't wanna ever get that kinda sleep.
Oh gosh. And you said you're feeling so good, which just goes to show you how important sleep is.
Did I say that?
You did. You said I'm feeling so good.
Oh, okay.
And I
Like,
believe you.
okay. I'm a little short of breath right now, but
Well,
we'll talk about that later on as well.
okay. So
Okay?
anything
Who's
else been
next?
up? No? Okay.
Yeah, so also this weekend on yesterday, Saturday, we had a neighborhood garage, which is in our neighborhood, you're technically not supposed to have garage sales, but kind of everybody gets together in the little Facebook group and picks a day, and we all do it on the same day. That way, if 12 people are doing it and they all advertise, then all the people who are wandering around for 1 or 2 garage sales will be like, "Oh, there's more, there's more, there's more." So you just get more traffic that way than trying to promote it just all by yourself.
Mhm.
So we did that Saturday from like 7:30 to noonish, and that was fine. That's like a chaotic and kind of stressful experience because I used to go to garage sales all the time when I was younger, and yeah, you like haggle a little bit, but these people like expect everything for free these days. It's
Mm,
crazy.
Like,
yeah.
for real, a lady had 4 items in her
Yeah,
hand.
she had 4 things in her hand that probably is at least $20 to $30 worth of stuff. And she was like, "How much for all of this?" And Aaron was like, "I don't know, $4." And she's like, "Ugh, no way." And put them all down.
Four
And then
dollars.
yeah, and, and then ended up getting probably the least impressive of the 4 things for $1. And it's like,
Wow.
come on now.
Yes, all of these toys I can barely hold in my hand. How much for those? 10 bucks. How about 8? Sure.
Yeah, like I had a guy, he got a steal of a deal. He got a bunch of DVDs and like old video games, like Wii and Xbox 360 games, and nothing like that's really worth money because I would just put that on eBay. Because we had a couple things out that were worth real money at the garage sale, and people just keep going, no, 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 no. Like, you don't expect to find something that's like actual quality at a garage sale, I guess. I don't know. Like, I would go to garage sales looking for hidden gems that I would pay a little more for, but like less than off of eBay. Well, anyway, this dude ended up with a stack of stuff, and he was like, I was like, $45. He was like, you do 30? I'm like, no. 40? And we eventually got around to like 35 or something like that, which again was a steal, but it's like it was a bunch of old PC games, which
Oh
are
wow.
so hard to sell. And I was just like, I'm tired of having these and trying to
Yes.
deal with them. So I just want them gone.
Oh wow.
So we didn't make like, we probably all told made about $300 at the garage sale for $1,000 worth of stuff that walked away, but it's gone. It was a lot. We cleared out a lot of stuff that was just been hanging around our house in our garage. So
That's
it was nice
awesome.
to get a bunch of stuff out of the way.
You're not gonna come here and see a difference, so don't be expecting it.
I get it, but this is like a wonderful step in a great direction.
And then after the garage sale was done and we had everything kind of laid out on the tables and stuff, we looked at everything and the stuff that is worth actual money that is worth selling on Mercari or eBay, we put in boxes. And then which isn't that much stuff compared to what we had. And the rest of it we boxed up and she went and donated it to wherever. So
Mhm.
we didn't even hang on to it to try and deal with it or find somebody that wants it anymore. It's just gone.
Well,
That's
except for a
good.
few items we kept because I had a few houseware items, and recently someone in the neighborhood had their parents move in because I think,
I think a tornado.
yeah, like a tornado like completely destroyed their home in Louisiana, which is not typical. So, like, it's not like they can prepare for anything or whatever. They're kind of 30 minutes away from where we live. Um And yeah, just one day tornado and they lost everything. So I've already given them a bunch of clothes and I had like, like a toaster and some glasses and that sort of thing. And I messaged him. I'm like, "Hey, can your parents use this?" And he was like, "Oh, yes, thank you." So,
That's good. What else, Lyle? Anything else going on this past 2 weeks?
Oh, Oliver hit his 1 million words for
Hey.
AR reading. That was the timing and the everything is very strange on that, but he did do that. So that was really exciting that he actually got the full million words this year.
Mm, mhm,
And I think that's about it. I was sick for a couple days, so that wasn't fun, but
mhm.
I'm better now. And I just got done playing Dungeons and Dragons for the first time in probably 2 or 3 months. We
Oh,
have been we have been at the end of our campaign for probably 6 months, and we just can't get over the finish line because
oh no.
scheduling conflicts or we find, like, this like, there was a hallway we got to that had a trap door, and we literally spent a full, like, 4-hour session trying to figure out how to get past this trap door that we really shouldn't it should not have taken us that long, but for some reason it did. And so it's just been stuff like that. Like we spent a whole session fighting some enemies we shouldn't even be around. We shouldn't have even gone that way, but
Mm.
it's interesting. It's pretty fun. But yeah, it'll be good to finally see the end of this, one way or the other, whether we win or all die. Because we've been playing this campaign since like I think it's been 3 years. I think we started either right at the end of 2020 or the beginning of 2021.
Wow.
So, but like we'll play we play every 2 weeks for 4 hours.
Mm.
And we'll play in November, and then Thanksgiving weekend, everybody's busy, so we don't play then. And then the next weekend, after the 2 weeks later, is like Oliver's birthday party, so I can't go. And then 2 weeks after that is Christmas, so nobody can go. And then it's New Year's, so it's like we'll miss like 2.5 months where we just can't play because of scheduling conflict.
Yeah.
But that's what it's like trying to play games like that when you're adult.
Mhm.
So anyway, but yeah, that's not a whole lot, I wouldn't say.
Okay, okay. What about you were talking about last time we met about a work trip? How'd that Did that
No, it
get
hasn't
pushed
happened.
or oh, okay, got canceled.
That as far as I know, it is still happening. The company we're supposed to go visit emailed me like a security key and a password and everything like that. And they're like, for when you do your on-site visit. But
Hmm.
my bosses have not communicated with me in any way about whether it's happening or not, other than when I asked and I said, hey, are we still doing this? And they said, oh no, it's postponed for now. And I have heard nothing else. And it's been
Hmm.
at least 2 weeks. So
Okay.
I've spent the past 6 months asking people at work, like, "Hey, do you want me to do this?" And then they'll or "Hey, I need this information," and then they take several weeks to get back to me.
Hmm.
So now I ask once or twice, and then I just do whatever my job is. And if they get back to me, great. If they don't, well, that's not my problem.
That's right.
Like it's your job.
There you go.
So so anyway, so I don't worry about it. I ask and I move on with my life.
There
And
you
when I
go.
hear back, I hear back.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Oh, my leg's feeling better.
Oh, that's good.
It's not great, it's not perfect yet, but, and I keep it's the point where, like, when you injure yourself in some way and you start to feel better, so you do more things or you're a little less careful, and then
Yeah.
you hurt yourself, not severely, but, like, you'll just overstretch or something, and you're like, "Oh, oh," and then you
Yeah. Aaron
set
told
you
me
back.
not to say anything, but when you're like in your deep REM sleep at night, she kicks you in the shins. So
Wow. Why did you say
I
something?
I just felt like it was appropriate. I'm tired of hearing about his legs, so
Truth
I want it to
bombs.
be known now. So
Look, when all is said and done, you are my friend.
that's where my loyalty lies.
Yeah, apparently so.
Okay, let's see what I've been up to. Last weekend,
Yeah, so
actually,
okay, what's next?
last weekend. Oh, we went last week. We went to see Nate Bargatze at
Oh,
a
yeah.
comedy show. That was so fun. Oh my god!
Oh, can I interject for just a second? I'm so
Please do,
sorry.
please do.
You guys, we made waves at this Nate Bargatze
Oh
show.
yeah.
I even forgot to tell Lyle about this.
Oh yeah. Okay.
At one point, we're in a line which twirled all when we got there, the show started at 7, we got there at, like, what,
Ten
probably
to seven.
yeah, and, like, the doors hadn't even opened yet. So the line was, like, making this crazy snake line. I don't know why people make decisions to make lines this way, but whatever.
All over the
So,
parking lot. Yeah.
yeah, it was in the parking lot, and it, like, made this curve, and they went up onto the grass, like, they had to step up onto the grass, the line went through the grass, and they had to step down. So Toby was like, "Why do you think who do you think made a decision for this to go through the grass?"
There was no reason you couldn't just walk on the cement on the side of the curb. Like there was nothing there.
I was like, "I don't know, let's see if we can fix it." So we had one of us stand kind of at an angle, and then the rest of us got off of the pavement, and we changed the course of the line.
We did. We did.
I felt
We
so proud.
we were worried about losing our place in line because if we all stepped aside and it made it look like there was a gap, and the people behind us could have just went ahead of us.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Aaron said, we staggered it. But Aaron sort of took the lead. She was like, I'm about to make them change it," and she sure did.
That's
That was
funny.
funny. It was funny. Anyway, so we
Anyway,
went we went to that show, which was hilarious. Super glad we got to do that. Um, and then
Lyle did not come. He was the babysitter.
that's right, that's right. Um, then let's see. I ended up just staying one night with you guys. Came back home. I did some stuff around the house. I pressure washed my driveway, which was a good job to get done. Took me half a day to do it because I got a lot of cement. Um, then this past weekend, well, that same weekend, I should say, because this was like a Thursday, Friday. I took 2 days off of work. Then over that weekend, I actually got together with my grandpa. My grandpa cooks a fantastic corn soup. He does a lot of great things, but I've always wanted to know how to cook his corn soup. So I made a date with him and I went and learned how to cook his corn soup and made some notes, like wrote some things down in the notes in my phone, took pictures of progress points along the way, and I was able to share it with the family. So I decided I'm gonna keep doing that. with all of the things we love that he makes. Because
You should.
it really
I think
was
that's a
not
great
that
idea.
hard. And so far, I've learned how to make his gumbo. He makes a chicken dish that I didn't do that with, but it was short enough steps for him to tell me how to do it. And then I'll do his corn soup. And then there's a couple of other things we all love, like his beef stews on my list. I want to know exactly how he does it. He makes these roast beef sandwiches. I need to learn exactly how he does it. So that'll be a fun project as time goes on to capture all that. So yeah, that was last weekend. The work week was pretty mundane, not a whole lot to talk about, honestly. Went to a little birthday party for a family friend this past Friday, and that was pretty much it for my weekend. I did a lot of housework, laundry kind of stuff, cleaning up the termites. We have these they call them Formosa termites that swarm around this time of year. So if you have any kind of light on outside or a light from the windows, they'll just swarm and they come in through the eaves of the house and they get in and then their wings fall off and they die in your house. And you have little termite wings and little termite bodies just all over your house. So I
Fun.
walked around
Annoying.
the house and vacuumed that up today. Don't know if it's done. They might be swarming right now. I don't know. I have the house all dark and cold. So apparently that deters them. And I think that's about it. I don't really have. Oh, I do have one more update. This past weekend, yesterday, I watched a movie. I
Oh.
watched Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh, wow.
Yay!
Whoa. I am
And
surprised.
yeah, and I did not like it.
Of course not.
You son of a bitch.
Really, really tried, you guys. It just confirmed all the reasons why I probably have never turned it on up to this point. I was so bored. I did not like the music. The story was just boring to me. I did not like it. I was so happy it was over. And I
I'm
know that
shaking
I
my
cannot be
head in
alone.
such
It's-
a disappointed and disgusted way.
Okay, I just guys, it's been fun, but this will be our last podcast.
I had to mute myself because I was coughing over here. Oh, Lord. That's funny. Look, I'm sorry.
My
I really tried. I didn't like it. We just have different tastes, and that's that. I don't know what else to say about it.
yes, that is that.
But I watched it, so there's that too.
Yeah, I'm proud of you for making the effort,
Thanks, appreciate
Yeah, sure.
but also fuck you.
it.
It is a
Oh gosh. Okay, moving on. We want to talk about our health journeys again. We talked about this, I don't know, back in like episode 2 or 3 or something like that. I think it was episode 3 as I'm looking at our recaps here. And we had sort of said we really wanted to start focusing more on our health and making some changes so that we start feeling better and maybe lose a little bit of weight here and there. We're all approaching 40 or are 40. And shit starts going downhill. Let's just be real. So you gotta make an effort.
Yeah.
Anyway,
My
um,
update since last time is I've met my goal weight. I lost all the weight I wanted to, and I will be in a bikini this summer. Oh wait, no,
insert
that's in my
audience
dreams.
applause.
Okay.
the polygraph test determined that was a lie.
You are not the
What you
father.
trying to say? No, I may be doing worse than I was when we first made this claim. So it's getting serious, you guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it is time. I got to do something.
Yeah, you've been saying here and there how you're not feeling that great from
Yeah,
time to
no.
time, and probably
Yeah.
all has something to do with our health. Because I feel that from time to
Yeah,
time as
and
well.
when we were discussing this earlier today, I was like, make sure I wanted them to make sure that they use the term health journey
Oh yeah, why is that?
because when they said that earlier, it like sparked a little lightning in my brain And I was like, "Oh, yeah, make sure they say health journeys later," because my health journey personally has been in reverse.
In reverse.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I have done the opposite of what I was doing when we first talked about it, because I was in a positive trend,
Yeah.
but then since then, not so much, and I don't know that it's been anything super crazy. I know when I was sick, I was eating, like, really badly, because I feel like whenever you're sick, you just want, like,
Comfort
something
food.
comfortable. You don't wanna eat a
Mhm.
fucking salad again.
That's right.
Like, you want some cereal or a Pop-Tart or,
Yeah.
you know, something like that.
I've been like
So,
saladed out myself lately, and that's odd because I love a good salad. But yeah,
feel like I feel like salads is not the answer. I feel like it's just portion
no,
control and not eating fried stuff and overly breaded and riced and
processed foods, you guys. That's the
yeah.
killer. That really
Mhm.
is the killer.
And thanks on the plus side, I must say, I'm like, you know how they have like the memes where their people are like, "Mom, can we stop to get McDonald's?" And the mom's like, "We have McDonald's at home." Or no, you can have some whatever, some snacks at home. Well, I before, I was firmly on the other side of that where the kid's like, "Hey, can we stop and get McDonald's?" I'm like, "Yep, we sure can." Or Aaron's like, "Do you want me to pick something up?" I'm like, "Yep, sure do." But
I
freaking
sent
fast food is so expensive now that I, like, don't even wanna get it. Like, I
oh
would rather just make something at home, even if it takes a little longer.
I sent Aaron a TikTok. I don't might have sent it to you too. I don't remember, but it was this guy in his vehicle. They were going through a coffee shop drive-through, and he's ordering his coffee, and his son's in the back seat and says, "Oh, Dad, can I get a cookie?" And he's like, "No, we have cookies at home." And the son, without missing a beat, was like, "We have coffee at home too." And the dad's face was like, "You want
Yeah, and
chocolate
he's
chip or a sugar cookie?"
yeah, exactly, yeah.
That was funny. And then I told Aaron, I was like, "This is so something your oldest child would do to you."
Absolutely.
Yes.
He was correcting me earlier today because I asked Aaron when they left because I was trying to figure out how long Simon napped for because he was kinda feeling bad
Hmm.
earlier today, and I said, "When did y'all leave? Around 10?" She's like, "Yeah, probably about then." And he said, it was actually 9:55." I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh.
"I said around 10,
Yeah.
dude. Leave me alone."
So on the TikTok train there, I actually watched another TikTok. This goes along with the health journey conversation. It was this guy walking through the supermarket. He was walking through with a dietitian, this woman who went to school for all that and knows what
I
she's
feel like
talking
I
about.
already know what you're about to say.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Can I guess?
Yeah, yeah.
She says to shop the perimeter of the store?
No,
Okay.
they were going through the store. Well, that may be true as well, but that's not what this TikTok was about. They were going through the store and they were comparing the same types of foods, but different brands and different uh, makes and models, if you will, of the same food type. They were reading the back of the can and they were showing how there's like all of these crazy ass chemicals and things in food that you cannot pronounce. And it is what is making everybody sick and fat and whatever, all of the bad things. Like a can of green beans, when you read the list of ingredients, that bitch should say green beans and water and maybe some salt. But there's
Yeah.
like 50 things on the can. It's insane. And you don't think about it, right? Every day when you're shopping, you just assume, well, okay, that's green beans. There's probably nothing bad in there. But then you pick up, the next can over that's probably more expensive, but it literally has five ingredients. So the moral of the TikTok story was pay more attention to what you're buying when you pick something off the shelf, look at the back and look at the list of ingredients. If it has 100, it's probably not the best thing for you to be buying. Probably should be buying the things that have five ingredients. And the majority of those should be the food that you're buying. And
Yeah,
it's crazy when you think about it.
There's
yeah.
something with the corn, the 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 corn at Walmart now,
Oh yeah, right. We
the
were
Great Value corn. I'm trying to find
Yeah,
the label.
it was that there were no GMOs or something like that in it, and that it was before it used to say it was
Nice.
good for you. It had a little um good for you logo on it, and it was made maybe in the United States or something like that. And now when you go look at the corn, it lost that Good For You logo. It now says made in some overseas country, and it has all of these extra chemicals and things in it that the other one didn't have when she compared the list of ingredients.
Yeah, yeah, it was, like, a ton of chemical and there was, like, a label, like, a warning label
Oh, true. Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
it.
There was a straight up warning. Yeah. Something about those things may be linked to cancer or something. Am I
Yeah,
remembering
yeah,
that right? Yeah.
yeah.
Like they're straight up telling you, hey, by the way, this might have something that might give you cancer, but it's just corn. Like, what the
I think
hell?
l maybe lead was in it, was one of the
Insane.
things.
Insane.
Yeah. Hey, what oh, never mind.
Anyway, health journey. So we all want to make a commitment to each other, at least in this podcast, to try to do better. We're trying to brainstorm what we could do because you guys are together, but I'm away from you guys. It's hard for me to participate in person, right? I can't really do any accountability things in person with you, but we're talking
Right.
about maybe using an app or something where we could come up with like a personal goal plan and then try to maybe keep each other accountable or at least talk about it every now and then. See how you doing, check in kind of thing.
Okay, I found the warning label. Can I read it real quick?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Consuming this product can expose you to chemicals, including lead, which are known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects or other reproductive something.
And
And then
this
it's
is a
like for
great
more,
value brand of corn.
yeah,
Crazy.
reproductive harm. For more information, go to, I can't see it, but there's a website on there to go to.
Yeah.
But it is just ingredients, corn, water, salt.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know
Then
what the
how does it
hell.
contain lead?
I don't know. I wonder if it's the cans they use.
Oh, I don't know. It's
Oh,
bizarre, man.
Yeah.
What we eat is half the battle. How much we exercise is the other half the battle. And
Yeah.
it's hard. It's so hard. I know for me, I just got to move more. That's what I was telling Aaron the other day. I just get so lazy at the end of the day after working all day. I'm like mentally exhausted because my job is very mentally taxing all day long. I just want to unplug and do nothing. And the thought of exercising is just not enticing to me. But if I make it um like a competition or something with you guys or even just with myself, or I find like if I get a streak going, like, oh, I worked out 3 times this week, I'm more motivated to keep doing it,
Yeah.
to not
yeah.
kill the streak, so to speak.
And I'm also like, I really want. We bought a whole like weight rack, weight bench, and everything last year, and I have not used it yet because just we had a bunch of stuff in our garage, and then we got a bunch of that out, and then I was rearranging the garage to move it around and get it in position. And in the process of cleaning, I got more stuff in the way because you have to take things out to reorganize and move them and things.
Yeah.
So, but I'm close to being able to get to that, and also I'm gonna start like not like drilling him into it or anything, but start doing some exercises with Oliver
Hmm.
because I think that's part of his issue is like so in dance, for example, he is in his 3 classes that he is in, he is the only boy in any of those classes.
Hmm.
And he hasn't been dancing as long as some of the other ones.
I actually found out today he has a boy with him in hip hop.
Oh yeah, he was there when I went for Halloween, but I thought he wasn't there anymore maybe. But anyway, so like for example, there in his acrobatics class, his acro class, almost all of the girls in his class can do like full back bends and cartwheel, like proper cartwheels and stuff like that. And he kind of struggles with those things
Hmm.
because, but
He is very
mo-
tall though, too.
he's tall, but he's like, he doesn't have any musculature to do those activities, and he doesn't really work on it, so
Mhm.
he's not gonna gain that, and also, like, an 8-year-old boy and an 8-year-old girl, in general, the girl is going to weigh 10 to 20 pounds less than the boy.
Mhm.
They're just at that age, he's kinda sprouted up, and they're just a little lighter in general. So it's easier like, I was talking with someone recently about, like, how you could do pull-ups and climb trees and everything when you were a kid. Well, you had a whole lot less body weight you were swinging around than you do these days.
Mhm.
So, I think if we just get him doing just some basic exercises and just some like lifting some little light weights and doing some squats and stuff like that, I think he's going to be shocked at how much like faster he runs at soccer and how much easier it is for him to do a cartwheel and actually support his weight or handstand and stuff like that.
Mm.
So I'm looking forward to doing that. And I think once we start doing that, going out there and doing it with him or with
Mhm.
him and Aaron will help motivate me to want to do it more than if I'm doing it by myself.
Yeah.
'Cause that's why we had a gym membership, like, when he was little, but we couldn't both go at the same time because somebody had to stay home and watch him, and we didn't wanna go by ourselves because it's less interesting and fun by yourself,
Yeah.
yeah. So hopefully that helps us out.
Um, I wanna tell you what he told me today. I didn't tell you, but I had talked to Toby. Um, whatever.
What he said out in
He
here.
said, "Typical." Um, I was asking him on the way, I said, "Hey, do y'all do flips? Like, what do you do in acro? Like, is it flips and stuff or just cartwheels?" And he was like, we don't do any flips. We do a cartwheel, we do back bends." He said, I do have some flip-flops though." And he said he was like, "I'm not perfect at a cartwheel, but I can do a cartwheel." And he said, "And I can only hold my back bend for like 2 seconds before my spinal cord breaks." I was like, "Oh my goodness." And then he started laughing. We were both just giggling. We couldn't stop laughing.
And was there anything else you wanted to mention about the health journey conversation?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I need to do some yoga and stretching and just to get some limber back because I can definitely start to feel my it's like I can it's like it's been in slow motion. I'm like, "You better do something, you better do something, you better do something." And over the last year,
Yeah.
it's like, you have to start something now
Mhm.
because I just can't really bend.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, that's something your 20 questions guy, Chris Hardwick, used to always say on his podcast, which was he started, like, actually getting, like, a personal trainer stuff and getting in shape in his like, late 30s, and he said, "And it was hard, but it would be a whole lot harder if I would have started in my late 40s."
That's what I need to do. I need to get a personal trainer.
Yeah, right, but,
We'll do that next week.
so it's kinda the old saying where it's like, "Well, when's the best time to start this new project?" "Right now." "Well, when's
Yeah.
the second best time?" "Tomorrow." Like, as soon as you can start is the best way for this.
Yeah. That is true. So we're all going to try to do better. We're going to have some follow-up conversations about this, the three of us, because I really want us to try to come up with something we could do
I
together.
just wanna go to the frickin' water park in Baton Rouge and not feel shamed to go around without a shirt on.
Okay.
Would be a nice
That's a good
outcome.
goal. Okay.
I would like to change my swimsuit from jeans and a t-shirt to
Oh my God.
uh, just a normal swimsuit.
That's a good goal. That's a good goal. All right. So more to come on that. We'll talk about it again in another couple of episodes. Let you guys know how it's going.
It's gonna
If you
be going
see any
better.
of if you see any of us and we have a piece of candy or cake in our hands, just slap it out, please.
Yep. Just all throw it on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
and then make us bend down and clean it up. That
Well, now
forces
that
to exercise.
now this is a king.
But only using yoga poses.
Right. I need you to downward dog that piece of cake off the floor, please.
Uh,
Oh shit. All right.
Ew.
Let's play a game, you guys. Let's lighten it up.
all right.
Lyle,
Just
let's
like to
play
lighten up my
the
waistline.
let's play the music quiz game again where you give
Lyric
us lyric.
battle.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. Topic selection. We got TV theme songs, 80s rock hits, boy bands, or I got 90s just generic 90s or just non-theme, which is gonna be a mishmash of a bunch of stuff.
I feel like let's do boy bands.
Wow. Okay.
No, no.
No,
Yeah,
go for it.
I
Let's
feel like
go.
I feel like you might be good at it, and I might know some too. So let's give
Okay.
it a go.
I'm gonna do my best.
Okay, remind us what we have to do. We basically kind of just chime in when we think we know. And what are we guessing? The name of
The
the song and the artist?
the band and the song. Yeah.
Okay.
We
Or
get half a point for each.
right.
You can have I'll give you a full point for
Oh
since
wow.
Toby didn't like the half points, even though it's literally the same.
I don't care. I just thought it was funny. You chose to half point it.
A brief aside, real quick. I know a guy, or I don't
It
know a
better
guy.
be brief.
It is. There's a guy who reviews like wrestling matches, and he does it on a 5-star scale. Okay, but he uses quarter stars. It's like, what's the fucking point of sticking to 5 stars if you're going to use quarters? Like you're scoring out of 20 at this
Yeah.
point. Like it's so like I hate that.
Yeah. Agree.
So anyway, okay, here we go. So I'm going to read you the lyrics in as monotone of a tone as I can without
Okay.
uh any sort of inflection or rhythm to it.
Right. Right.
So and then you have to try and figure it out.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Number 1. I remember you told me that it made you believe in no man, no cry.
I know the artist. It's in sync.
Okay. Aaron, do you want to steal the other half of this
I
point?
remember you told me that it
No,
made
stop. You're messing me up. Oh, no. I'm singing in my head.
and no man, no cry. Baby, that's why every little thing I do
All
is
right, you
never
gonna name the song? You better hurry up before Toby jumps back in here.
It's gonna
no
be
man.
me.
Dang, got her ass.
It's gonna be May. Because it's May.
Yep, it is May.
Don't sing in your head.
I have to. If
No,
I
you
sing
have to
out
sing out
loud,
loud.
no, then she's gonna get it, and I'm not
That's
playing that.
okay. It's more fun if you sing
No,
out loud.
I want my parents.
Oh my
I'm singing out loud. I'm playing the game how it's meant to be played because I don't care if I lose. It's about having fun with my friends. It's not about competition.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Okay.
I'm going to throw up. Don't make me throw up all my points. All right.
Oh, here we go. Next song.
Okay.
And when there's silver in your hair, you won't have to ask if I still care.
Oh, that sounds familiar too.
Want to sing it, Aaron?
I can't think of a song
I
that
can't,
fits
yeah, I
into it.
can't think.
So read it again.
And when there's silver in your hair, you won't have to ask if I still care.
All right, I need another lyric.
All right. Lyric number 2. I'll give you everything I can. I'll build your dreams with these 2 hands.
Oh my god. That's in sync again.
No,
No?
Is it New Kids on the Block?
no.
Damn.
Read that
You,
read that lyric again.
I'll give you everything I can. I'll build your dreams with these 2 hands.
That I'll build your dreams with these 2 hands part is it's triggering something in my brain.
98 degrees.
Nope.
Ooh,
Mm.
good guess
Nope.
though.
All right. Now, any more guesses? Any more singing? Or
I can't put anything together to even. I'm not even saying
Yeah.
anything in my head.
Yeah, me
Alright.
either.
Clue number 3. For better or worse, till death do us part, I'll love you with every beat of my heart.
That's Backstreet Boys.
No,
No.
it's "I
Ah.
Swear" is the name of the song,
Oh,
and it's by
oh,
All for One.
Ah,
oh.
yeah. Yep.
Ah.
I swear
By
by
the
the moon
moon
and the
and the
stars,
stars in the sky,
I'll
I'll
be
be
agreed with
there.
these two hands. That's that part. Okay, okay, okay.
Mhm. Good job. Good job. All right.
And I swear.
On to our next song. But without the roots of love every day, girl, your education ain't complete.
Is that that band Aaron was talking about? Uh,
Together.
together.
Together? No, it's not.
It sounded like.
Yeah.
Say it again.
But without the roots of love every day, girl, your education ain't complete.
Nothing. I got nothing.
Arian,
No.
clue number 2. Reading, writing, arithmetic are the branches of the learning tree.
Jackson 5, ABC.
Dang, Aaron, he's getting you. I'm
It
rooting against him, but he's
is
just
1, 2, 3.
I mean, I expect to lose this, so it's
okay.
fine.
He's jumped in on those last two. So do you
And
want to
you
do you
know
want to get first
why?
shot at this next one?
Because he's older than us. That's why he knows.
You know
Oh
what?
yeah,
Whatever. I don't even care anymore.
he was almost contemporary with the Jackson 5.
Okay, do I have to pause and let Aaron take a stab first now? Is that what we do?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right.
No, you don't have to.
That was the
All right.
rules.
I think this is not a good one for her, but we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Sidestep, right, left to my beat.
Okay.
Nothing.
No.
All right, Toby. Anything?
No.
All right. Hot like summer year. I'm making you sweat like that.
Is it New Kids on the Block?
No.
Step by step?
No.
Step by step.
Ooh, baby, gonna get good.
Yeah.
No, it is not.
Okay. I
But
need the lyrics again. Sorry, I messed up.
little newer like that than that. Do you need both lyrics? Are you
What did
writing
you
them
just
down?
say?
They're a
I
little
said it's a little
newer.
newer than New Kids on the
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Big clue.
No, no, no. Yeah. Just read me the 2 lyrics you gave us.
Sidestep, right, left to my beat.
Man,
Okay.
I don't draw nothing till my memory banks.
Hot like summer year. I'm making you sweat like that.
Sweat like that. I don't know, man. I don't recognize that at all.
Hot like summer year.
There you go. I like
Year
it.
is such an
Making
oddly
you
placed
sweat
word.
like that.
It is an odd word to be right there. I agree.
Okay.
Okay. Like a criminal undercover, gun pop like trouble breaking into your heart like that.
Like
What
that.
the hell?
Like that. Summer
This
year. Like that.
this feels like that movie Teen Witch.
Is this BTS or something like that?
It is BTS.
Oh, I should have known with the broken
Uh,
English. No disrespect to BTS. BTS. I have no idea of their songs, really.
yeah.
You don't know any of them?
I mean, if I heard
Guess
them, I
you could
played them
just
on
guess
Beat
them.
Saber, but names,
Beat Saber.
I
You don't
really,
have
but
any titles you could guess?
nothing is coming to my mind. I don't.
I don't think I know a single song they sing.
If I
All right.
heard them, I could probably sing parts of it along with you, but
Yeah,
no,
I
I
only
don't.
know like 2 or 3, and I don't know that this is one that I'm super familiar with, but this is one of their bigger ones, I think.
Okay,
So, the clue, I'll give you a clue to see if you can get the title.
okay,
Aaron,
that's
you
the clue.
buy a lot of this by weight.
Flower.
No, not
Sugar?
flour.
Sugar?
Nope. Nope.
Butter.
Butter.
The name of the song?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, would not have known that.
Okay. Well, 1 point for Aaron finally.
How? How?
Oh my god, that laugh.
How did Aaron get a point on that?
Because she got butter.
Oh. Gotcha.
Dang.
Okay.
Should I go through my spiel again? I'm just here to play with my friends and have some fun.
For
My
some
god.
reason in my brain, the guessing was
He's
over.
he's over here. How? How she got a point?
I forgot.
All right. Next song, lyric number 1. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high.
Everyone smiles as you drift between the flowers. I forgot the lyric.
As you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high.
As you drift by the flowers that grow so incredibly high.
Your
No
flowers
idea.
are incredibly high.
Okay.
No clue.
Next lyric number 2. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes, and she's gone.
Hmm.
Mm,
Expand your minds as well, I would say, about what makes a boy band.
ugh.
What classifies as a boy band.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay? Nothing for either of you?
Mm-mm.
Is it the Beatles?
It is the Beatles.
Is it um
Aaron Steele, hurry.
is it something about the girl with kaleidoscope eyes or something like that?
I don't know.
No. No.
That
Okay.
is not the song title.
No. Okay.
Okay, y'all
Give me
ready
the
for hint?
lyrics again.
Lyric number 3.
Yep.
Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly, a girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
Oh yeah. What's that song?
Love Me Do.
No.
Read all. Can you recap the lyrics?
Everyone smiles as you drift.
Eleanor Rigby.
No. Drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes, and she's gone. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly, a girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
Not happy together, huh?
Hmm?
Happy
Happy to.
together? No.
No.
No. Okay. Oh man.
Now that I gave you a double entendre hint earlier, both to expand your mind out of the 90s and 2000s for your boy bands,
Yeah.
and also expand your mind. Any song titles that ring a bell for that?
Mm.
Cannot think of what that song is.
Let It Go. Yellow Submarine.
No, no. It has a name in the title. It's not Hey Jude.
Eleanor Rigby?
No, you already guessed that.
I know. Maybe I thought maybe I didn't hear.
Oh wait! It's coming to me. It's coming to me. Oh. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yep,
Yes.
there it is. He got
Oh
there. He got it. Was
gosh.
painful,
Oh, I had to dig way back there.
but he got there. Okay.
Ugh.
Next song, lyric number 1. And if you want to party, let me hear you yell, 'cause we got it going on again.
You wanna party?
S-
Yes.
We sing. Drew it out. We drew it out.
Oh. Plus we got it going on.
Backstreet,
What?
Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes,
Is it really?
Aaron.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. Read us your other lyrics for that song.
Gonna bring the flavor, show you how.
I'd have got it on that one. Okay.
And then the last one is, oh my God, we're back again.
Oh my God, we're back again. You put the last first.
Yep.
Brothers and sisters, everybody saying.
Beautiful.
Everybody
Yeah.
gonna rock your body. Where's that first lyric at in the song? Read it again.
And if you want to party, let me hear you yell, because we got it going on again.
Okay, I don't remember
And
where
if
that's
it
from.
wait, and if it na 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 na, it's right there. And I
Oh,
go,
and if you want to
ooh,
party.
ooh, ooh.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
What's the lyric? Tell me again.
And if you want to party, let me hear you
You
yell, 'cause
want to
we got
party?
it going on again.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We got it going on again. Maybe? I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, yeah. Am I original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Am
Next.
I sexual? I always thought that lyric was so
No.
crazy. What a weird lyric.
All right. Next song, lyric number 1. You have so many relationships in this life, only one or two will last.
Hanson
Well,
Mbop.
Jeez Louise. Aaron, how does that make you?
holy shit.
Some relationships in this life, only one or two will last. I don't know the rest of the song, but I did know that part.
The only part I knew to that song was "MMMBop."
Well, I'll
I
let you know that the
remember.
third lyric was ba doo ba dop, ba doo bop, ba doo ba dop, ba doo bop, ba doo
I
ba
would
dop.
I would have got that.
Oh my God, the way you were reading that.
I know.
Ba-doo-ba-dop, ba-doo-bop,
That's what you gotta
ba-doo-ba-dop.
do.
Oh gosh. I mean, Aaron, it's time to give Lyle his medicine again. He's tripping out.
Drippin'.
Ba-doo-ba-dop. I remember trying to read the lyrics to that song because you can't understand what the fuck they're saying when they're singing it.
Right.
And
Correct.
that lyric stood out to me and from remembering from reading the song.
Well, there you go. Okay, next song. I don't know why you're being shy and turn away when I look into your eyes.
I
Mm. Nothing. I got nothing.
Nothing? Aaron?
Mm-mm.
Lyric number 2. To prove I'm right, I put it in a song.
That should give it away.
Why are there no country boy bands? There's
I don't know.
duos, but there's no country boy bands. All right, I don't know.
I feel
Random
like
thought.
I can probably give you a reason why, but it's not podcast safe.
Rascal Flats, that's one.
Kind of.
3 instead of 2. Okay, anyway,
All right.
continue.
Y'all need third lyric?
Yes.
Mhm.
But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell.
Mm, that sounds so familiar to me. Can you read them all again, please?
Sing it, Aaron. I don't know why you're being shy and turn away when I look into your eyes. Number 1. Number 2. To prove I'm right, I put it in a song. Number 3. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell.
It ain't hard to tell. That part there is getting me. What rhymes with that? I feel like there's something after it. Uh,
I would say that rhyme is a stretch about the next line.
okay,
Hmm.
man. I don't know.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I also don't know.
You don't know?
No.
You're beautiful.
That's a clue or that's the answer?
By One Direction?
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
We need a song
That's
still.
Oh,
I thought that
you
was
don't know you're beautiful?
Nope.
Okay, wait.
You're That's not the name of the song.
That's the song. You know you're beautiful. What's the song?
It's not You Don't Know You're Beautiful.
That's what makes you beautiful.
Yep. What makes you
Damn.
beautiful?
Oh, that's what makes you
Hooray!
beautiful.
I'm shocked y'all didn't get that one. I would have known that one.
Mm,
I feel like you wouldn't have.
I'm not
I would
shocked I
have
didn't
known
get
on
that
that
one.
3rd lyric for sure.
It's easy to say
But when
with
you
the lyrics.
smile off the ground, it ain't hard to tell.
Yeah, but when you have a zero context, it's hard.
You don't know. Oh, that way makes you beautiful.
Yep. Alright, you ready for the next song?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Hey girl, in your eyes, I see a picture of me all the
What? Say the end. See a picture of you. What?
I see a picture of me all the time. Hey girl, in your eyes, I see a picture of me all the time.
Hey, girl, I see a picture of you in your eyes all the time.
Wow, that was really accurate to what I just said.
It's
I don't.
no.
I don't. I can't.
This is really funny to me. Extremely funny.
Why?
You'll find out soon enough.
hmm
Y'all ready? Next
hmm
song? Aaron?
Mhm.
Ooh, baby, gonna get to you, girl.
New Kids on the Block.
Mhm.
Step by step.
There you go.
We tag team that one.
That's why it's so funny because y'all were literally both guessing it several times and just singing it a little while ago. You sang the
Step
lyric and I just
by
said,
step. Ooh, baby.
"Alright, good job,
They were
teammate."
before my time.
Same. I did not listen to them at all.
I literally bought some New Kids on the Block stuff at a garage sale.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard some of their songs around the way, but never
Yeah.
intentionally turned that on ever.
Yeah, like, I knew the songs, but that was before me.
I
Okay.
was an NSYNC girly, and Jordan Knight, which was part of the New Kids on the Block, opened for the NSYNC concert I went to.
Mm,
I think I was Backstreet Boys first,
Yep.
then, uh, No Strings Attached slaughtered Millennium, so then I switched to NSYNC,
hmm
and then I was, after that point, pretty much done with my boy band phase, although I do return to it. I still remember my high school friend who was one of my first college roommates. One night, we were just, like, cleaning the house, and we just put, like, NSYNC on as loud as we could, and we're just jamming out.
I'll say I never played the, oh, I don't like this one now. I like this one. I never played that game. I like them both.
No, it
Just
wasn't like
fine.
that. I still listened to the Backstreet Boys after, but I from that point on, I preferred it.
But a lot of people, like, it was cut through.
Oh, yeah, I know. Like, people are crazy. Like, people are still like that about, like, wrestling promotions and, like,
Craziness.
consoles. Like, "Oh, I have a PlayStation. Fuck Xbox." And I'm like, "Dude, chill.
It's okay to
Not
like
that big
both.
a deal."
Anyway.
Okay, next one. First lyric. "That dreamy look in your eye, give me a tropical contact high."
I don't know, but whoever wrote that, kudos. Wow. Hit me with that again. That dreamy look in your eye, give me a tropical contact high.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. I'm writing that down.
That's your next pickup line.
Yeah. Hey, girl. That,
Hey, girl, give me a tropical contact.
I have no clue. I think it's
Alright.
Shaggy. That's my guess.
Nope.
He's not a
Aaron.
boy band.
Nothing.
Hey,
Alright.
girl. That crazy look in your eye. I can't do Jamaican.
Oh, Jamaican me crazy.
Oh,
We'll be falling in love to the rhythm of a steel drum band.
Oh. Oh my god.
That feels familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Is it is it the Beach Boys?
It's the Beach Boys.
Is it Kokomo?
It's Kokomo.
Hey,
Dang.
killing it
Way
over here.
down in Kokomo.
Do, 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 do,
Come
do,
on,
do,
na, na,
do, do.
na, 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 uh-huh. Come on, pretty mama. I
Can't,
only know that from Uncle Jesse.
I was about to say, can't think of that song or that band without thinking of Uncle Jesse.
Nice. Uncle Jesse was a contender for the favorite fictional band.
Mm, that's true. He'd have been a good pick.
All right, next one. Last one. This is our last song for the day.
Cool.
Let me take off all your clothes.
Oh,
Disconnect the phone so nobody knows.
oh yeah. I
Damn.
know that. I know that. I know that.
Not sure why disconnecting the phone is necessary.
Well,
98 degrees.
back in the
No,
day.
nope. I'm pretty sure older than 90.
Read it again.
Let me take off all your clothes. Disconnect the phone so nobody.
Voice to Men.
No.
Oh, God.
Great guess. I don't know. I need another lyric,
I
and I
think
feel
I
like I'm
already
gonna get
used up my Boys to Men song on you. Did
it.
I? Maybe not.
I don't know.
Okay, anyway. Next lyric. We can do it till we both wake up.
Oh God, yeah.
Do what?
We can do it till
I don't
we
know, but we're
both.
doing it in our sleep apparently.
Oh, something. Oh, God, dang. Who is that?
You can guess just the song if you know it, because then
I
you'll at least
don't.
get 1 point.
Yeah, I don't though.
Okay? Nothing? Third
Nothing,
clue?
nothing.
No.
Number 3. A tick-tock, you don't stop to the. A tick-tock, you don't stop to the.
Criss Cross?
No.
Ah,
There's only 2 of them, right?
yeah. TikTok, you don't stop. To the bang bang boogie to jump no.
Yes, it's
Wrong
Kid
song.
Rock. Nailed it.
I don't know. I know, but I don't know. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Give me those other lyrics.
Yeah.
Let me
It
take
Give
off
them
doesn't.
to me
all your
backwards.
clothes. Backwards?
Oh
Backwards.
yeah.
Hit
Good call.
Good one.
you with the Missy Elliott.
That's right.
A tick-tock, you don't stop to the. A tick-tock, you don't stop to the. We can do it till we both wake up. Let me take off all your clothes. Disconnect the phone so nobody.
Um,
Hmm. That I got nothing.
Nothing, Aaron?
can we have a clue for half points?
Trying to think of how to clue this in without giving it away.
Hmm.
Um. So, if I told you to name the first song you think of when I say the Spice Girls, what would you say?
Wanna be.
Okay. So, the beginning of this title is kind of like Wannabe.
Wanna
Mhm.
wanna
Ooh.
sex you up.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
That's it. I wanna sex you up.
I don't know who sings that. Not really my genre of music.
This is not one that I would like this is not a band that I think of ever. I
Yeah.
know who they are, but I never think of it
Mm-mm.
is Color Me Bad
Yeah, I would
Oh,
not have got that.
with 2 Ds. Color Me
Okay.
Bad. All right. Well, that is the end of the boy band round. And
Awesome.
the winner is Toby to the
oh
surprise
no!
of
Oh, so
everyone
shocking.
with a score of 16-5.
I likes my musics, you guys.
Unless he doesn't know, and then it's just
No, that's still entertaining. I mean, I'm gonna bitch about losing, but
All right. Well, that's the end of my
awesome.
my
Thanks
latest one.
for letting us play that. That was fun.
Battle.
All right. We were going to talk about some other random topics, but I think we're going to skip that and save them for a future podcast because of the time. We're going to move on
Move
with the
on.
show. So that takes us to Did You Know? Did You Know is brought to you by yours truly this week. It's a quick Did You Know? You may know this. I don't think I knew this. Um, Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are all different colors, but they all have the same flavor.
What?
They
I
are
believe that.
not they are not flavored.
They're like fruit punch flavored or whatever.
They're
They
all
all taste like.
generically flavored the same fruit flavor.
I believe that for
How
sure.
bizarre is that? I did not
Is
know
that
that.
also true for like Fruity Pebbles? Probably.
That I don't know. We can research that, but I don't know.
I am appalled.
I know. I would
No,
bet
you're an
money
Aaron.
against that.
No.
Oh, that's it. Short and sweet. Did you know? Bursted your
Yep.
Fruit Loop bubbles.
I like
Okay, I have something different I'd like to just add in real quick.
Okay.
it. Hmm.
I would like to read y'all something that I saw the other day, and instead of sending it to y'all, I decided to read it.
Okay.
Now, I've seen this long ago, so it's possible that y'all have as well, but if anybody's listened that hasn't, it's fantastic. Humans are adorable. And I guess it's funnier, like, towards the end, it says, like, um, this is written by a really enthusiastic alien humanologist. So,
Okay.
like, that's more fun once you know that.
Okay.
Humans are adorable. Supporting evidence. 1. Humans say ow even if they haven't actually been hurt. It's just a thing they say when they think they might have been hurt but aren't sure yet. 2. Humans collect shiny things and decorate their bodies and nest with them. The shinier the better, although each individual has a unique taste for style and coloring. 3. Humans are not an aquatic or even amphibious species, but they flock to bodies of water simply to play in it. They can't even hold their breath all that long. They just love to splash.
I want a fool.
4. When night falls and the sky goes dark, humans become drowsy and begin to cocoon themselves in soft, fluffy bedding. 5. Some humans spend time in each other's nests just for fun. It's not their nest, they're just visiting each other.
Do it all the time.
6. Some humans use pigments and dyes to make their bodies flashy and colorful. They even attach shiny, dangly bits to their cartilaginous membranes. I don't know if I said that right.
Cartilaginous.
Okay, well, this word that I'm seeing it does not have that many letters. 7. Humans are very clever and sometimes adopt creatures from other species into their family units. They don't seem to notice the obvious differences and often raise them alongside their own young.
Gosh.
I'm rubbing my foot on one of those right now.
I also find that bizarre, but continue.
8. If a human sees another creature in distress, they can commonly be observed trying to help. Even at their own risk, most humans are deeply compassionate creatures.
Well,
True.
9. If a human hears a particularly catchy sound or tune, it will often mimic it even to the point of annoying themselves. 10. Sneezes are entirely involuntary and completely adorable, especially when the human in question becomes frustrated. 11. Humans love treats, some more than others. Many humans will save these treats specifically for a later date when they are in need of comfort or reassurance, i.e., pickles, Pop Tarts, popsicles, etc. 12, and this is the last one on this list. They're learning to travel in space. They can't get very far, but they're trying. So far, they've made it to the end of their yard and have found rocks.
that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Where'd you
Uh,
find this?
It was one of my friends posted it.
Oh, okay.
I've seen that. It's
Yeah.
like a Tumblr post that's been screenshotted and shared around over and over and over again.
I like
It's
it.
P-Boot shared by Satan Bird, which was shared by a friend of mine on Facebook. But who knows
Talking
where it
about
started.
talking about liking treats. This afternoon at about 3 o'clock, your boy was fiending for a treat because he watched a video and saw this said treat and said, can I get one of those right now? I think I can. Let's try. Drove across town for a snowball. Haven't had a snowball in forever, and I love a good snowball. There's only one drive-through place that I know of that was open and wasn't more than 15 miles away. The line for this drive-through snowball slash, I don't know, fast food place. It wasn't really fast food, but they do like other
Yeah.
nachos and that kind of stuff. Was forever. Like there were 20 cars in line. So I
Wow.
politely turned around and came back home.
Oh, you didn't even get one?
No,
No, that's so
I
sad.
was
So
not waiting in that line. What?
for
What a
our
sad
non-Louisiana-based listeners, a snowball is more or less like what you would call a snow cone, but
Yeah,
better in just about every way.
yeah.
Much like most of the food from Louisiana.
So now I want a snow cone, a
Yes, I'm
snowball.
attacking all of you. Come at me.
Anyway, okay. Last part of the show, we're gonna do our top three lists.
Let's
Are
do
you
it to it.
ready?
I'm so fucking ready for this.
Our top three category for this episode is: what are your top three favorite movie series?
Yes.
I picked this
I
category, so I will start.
I briefly forgot what the topic was,
Uh-huh.
and I got really, like, nervous and upset when I was trying to think of my top 3 movies, like, individual movies,
hmm
but then I remember it's better,
One
easier.
one thing about me is I love a good series. I am a whore for a good movie series. And if it's like sci-fi based or like has like anything sci-fi related, magic, that kind of stuff, that's my jam. I love those kinds of movies. I don't know why, always have.
I have an extensive list of honorable mentions, so I may
Oh,
chime in after y'all give
okay.
your thing.
Y'all sure did give me a lot of hell about honorable mentions on the first time. And man, y'all really have been throwing them in.
Really? I think I've done it once.
I'm doing it every time pretty much, so
Yeah, you're doing it every time. I'm gonna give you an honorable mention.
let's hear it,
This
hear
I'm
it.
gonna but I'm only gonna give you one.
Okay.
My honorable mention is the Star Wars movies. I
Wow.
saw those
Shameful.
late in life. I did not watch them when I was younger, like at all. I don't think I was interested for whatever reason. But I watched them as an adult, probably, I don't know, 10 years ago ish. And I really liked them a lot.
10 years ago?
Yeah.
First
Yeah,
time you
yeah.
saw Star Wars?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
I was definitely in my house on the house I was renting prior to buying this house. I was there
oh, wow.
when I first started watching it. Yeah, it was late. I'm telling you, it was late in life.
You
Okay,
like
my number
you were
three.
almost
Don't make
alive when they came out in theaters the first time.
no. Yeah, I know. They never
Okay.
cross my path. Number three.
Yep.
My third favorite movie series is The Matrix. I
Nice.
love The Matrix and Neo and all of those Matrixy things.
Which pill you taking?
I am taking the pill that I don't remember the colors for it being my favorite. I don't remember which one was which. I'm taking the pill that um takes me out of the matrix.
Red. Red
Yeah,
pilled.
taking the red pill.
I'd have put you down as a blue pillar,
Nope.
personally.
I want to get out. I want to know what's going on. I want to be involved.
Remember that next time we try to put him in a slightly uncomfortable situation.
Yep, that's
Okay.
Upset
probably
about it.
going to change.
Okay. You want to go next, Aaron, or me? Or do you have any more to say about the
No, not really.
Okay. Do you like all of them, or
I
Or
like
you
them
like more?
all. There are some that I like more than others, and I'll say I was slightly disappointed in the very last one that came out, but all in all, I still love them. 'Em. They're just
Now
great
there's
fun
a 4th
movies.
one, right?
Yeah, mhm.
When did that come out? That's, like, way late, way after? Because
Yeah,
I don't
that
think I've
came
seen
out,
the 4th one.
like, within the last 4 years, I feel like.
Okay, yeah, no. I saw the first 3 or the 3, the trilogy, and then the Animatrix, which is, like, a bunch of, like, side stories done in an anime style.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, I didn't see the 4th one.
Resurrections was the last one. It came out in 2021,
Wow.
so exactly 4 years ago.
Okay. Alright.
I'm really struggling. I have a list of 6, and I'm struggling to put them in order. So here's what I am going to do. I'm gonna give you one honorable mention first, and then my number 3.
Great.
Okay.
Honorable mention, Indiana Jones,
Mm,
Great choice.
but specifically the first 3.
Right.
okay.
Um,
I do like
okay,
those.
Doctor Jones, Doctor Jones.
That's also in my honorable mentions, and my note is 3 greats, then a much later stinker.
Yeah, and there's another one.
Another one?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Are you sure?
I haven't
I'm sure.
seen I don't think I've seen any of the new ones.
Oh, the Dial of Destiny. So
Like with
here's what I
Shia
would like for them
LaBeouf,
to
I haven't seen those.
here's what I would like for them to do. If they wanna keep making Indiana Jones movies, great. Either reboot it or just get us a new person. Like, they started to do that in The Crystal Skull. Like, they started to, like, "We're gonna replace Harrison Ford with this young character," and then they
Mhm,
didn't.
mm,
Like,
That was
just
Shia LaBeouf, by the way.
I
yeah.
know. Just move on. Like, start over, do something, like,
Yeah,
we're
we've
we're
had
we're past
10
Harrison Ford.
Batmans, 5 Supermans, like, we can get a new Harrison
Yeah,
Ford.
exactly.
Okay, okay. Who would you, off the top of your head, pick to be the new Harrison Ford? I mean, Indiana Jones.
The new Indiana Jones?
Oh, that's hard. I feel like there's a lot of good
Lord,
choices.
I'm bad at this for sure. I'm for sure bad at because I don't know actors.
I If he wouldn't have played so much like this already, my first choice would be Tom Holland, but he's a little young still.
Well,
Yeah.
they did him as he was young Nathan Drake, right?
Yeah,
And that's basically the same character.
yeah.
Who's
But he
the
would be good,
guy
or like Tom Hardy?
who's the guy from,
Yeah, a little old though.
shoot, what's the movie series? What's that other teen movie series that's not The Hunger Games?
Divergent?
Is he
The
in
Maze
that?
Runner?
Yeah, Maze
Oh,
Runner.
yeah, the Maze Runner guy would be good.
Him. I think he
Yeah,
would
I
be
don't know
good.
his name, but I could see that.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would want somebody, like, that's currently in their, like, 20s or early 30s,
Mm,
but I
mhm,
don't know a single person. Like, I
mm.
don't know any actors that are in their 20s or early 30s. I'm too old f to know youngsters. Alright.
They
So which
probably would reboot it with, like, Timothy Chalamet, and, oh,
please.
No, please don't do that.
I don't dislike him. He's a really good actor, but, like, he does
Sure.
not deserve to be everything.
No.
Timothée Chalamet.
Okay,
Alright, what's
Lyall.
your number 3, though? She didn't say
Oh,
her number
yeah, my
Oh,
number
that's true.
3. Oh god. I am going to put down The Hobbit.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna get a lot of hate for that, but go on.
Um, that's it. The Hobbit. I
Okay,
enjoyed all of them, but if I'm gonna just sit back and repeat movies over and over and over again,
won't be
um,
those.
yeah, like, there's other ones that I enjoy more as a series.
Mm.
Okay.
But The Hobbit was very, very good. I would rewatch them. I would enjoy them again, and I know that if I were to sit down and watch The Hobbit, like, probably several times, I'd pick up new stuff every time, so that's also good about them.
People hate the Hobbit movies, and
I don't get it.
I don't know what like, I can understand intellectually why they hate it, but, like, I don't know. I read The Hobbit when I was, like, 10 or 11, and I've been attached to that for a long time, and still, like, I'm glad they made them into movies. Yeah, they changed some stuff. Whatever. It's not that big a deal. Like, you know? So, I'm not a super big fan of them making the dwarves hot and tall, but beyond that, I like them. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight into my number 3, and
Okay.
then I'll leave my honorable mentions just in case they overlap with y'all's. I don't wanna, jump anybody. My number 3 movie series, film franchise is Godzilla.
Hmm.
Godzilla has been around for 69 years. There are 38 movies. They cover serious subjects, comical nonsense, crossovers, and it's the very beginning of the kaiju genre, which is like giant monsters and stuff, which has since been extrapolated out into my other loves, giant mecha. I love giant robots. I love giant monsters. I love giant monsters punching other giant monsters.
Oh my God.
It's all good for me.
The
So
last
Godzilla is on
one, the last one hasn't become available to watch on demand or anything yet, right?
which last one? Because there's 2 that came out in the past year. Actually, I don't
Really?
think the other one's out yet. I don't think the new Godzilla
Name
Kong
them?
is out yet. There's Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire or something like that. I
No.
don't know that that's even out yet. And then, uh, shoot, what's it called? Godzilla -1.
That's it. That one.
Yeah,
Has
that's not
that?
available.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Let's see, Godzilla -1.
It was a 2023 film, but I haven't seen it.
When can Oscars winner be watched at home? Uh, Blu-ray came out on May 1st.
Huh, like a couple of
Oh
days
no, it's
ago?
Japan only, the
Oh,
Blu-ray.
okay.
So it's no
Yeah.
English subtitles yet.
Okay. Because I enjoy those too.
No release date for the Blu-ray. See.
Okay. Just checking.
And now that's a serious Godzilla. That's not that's because they did like they have like the MonsterVerse where they have like Godzilla and then the King of the Monsters and then they did the Godzilla versus Kong and then now how they have Godzilla Kong the New Empire.
Hmm.
That is one series that's like kind of on the more comical Godzilla fighting other monsters side. And Godzilla -1 is on the more serious Godzilla is a natural disaster, like embodiment of nuclear bombs hitting Japan.
Mm,
So it's totally separate from the Kong.
gotcha.
Anyway, Godzilla.
Okay.
Love Godzilla.
Cool. Number 2. My number 2 is Harry Potter. Harry Potter, the Harry Potter series. I
I
love
didn't even
those.
put that on my honorable mention.
Oh God, I've seen all of them so many times. And anytime I'm flipping through the channels and one of them happens to be on TV, you best believe I'm stopping and I'm probably watching. And I'm watching until there's a commercial, and then I'm switching to my local copy of it to finish watching it. I do it all the time.
I
I
love
love
that.
them so much. I just love them. Never read a single book.
Oh yeah.
Never read a
Wow,
single
we
Harry
That's pretty
Potter book.
crazy. See, I read the books as they came out. I still have not seen all of the movies.
I
Oh
read
my
all the books as
gosh.
well.
And see, to me, I've heard this from other people before, and I agree with them. I almost view them as like holiday movies because they always have like a big like snow section or like a winter dance or something. So I always kind of associate them around watching them in the wintertime.
Mm,
And maybe they
well,
came out around Christmas. I don't
that
know.
only
But
happens in like two of them.
well, there's always snow. Like there's anyway, regardless.
Yeah. Okay, that's my number 2. Harry Potter.
Aaron.
Aaron?
My number 2 is going to be Pirates of the Caribbean,
Hell yeah.
Oh gosh, I forgot about that
but
series.
only the first 3.
Oh my gosh. No, you have to love the whole series.
No, no,
Just
no,
kidding.
no.
You
And
love
I just okay, I've always loved Johnny Depp, but, um, he has played some very uncomfortable characters, but this one is, like, a perfect mixture of, like I don't know, I just think that this is the perfect character for him, Captain Jack Sparrow. Also, the music alone, like, I often listen to the soundtrack of these movies because I just love the music so much.
I remember there was like a period of probably 4 to 8 years that your dad listened to this soundtrack all the time too.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a fun
It's
series.
so
I like that
good.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, but then once the 4th movie and I was like, "Oh, okay."
See, I like them all.
Yeah,
Like them all.
that's the top of my honorable mentions list, and I put an absolute nonsense premise for a movie that turned into a franchise. There are some bad ones in here, but not much more fun than this series.
Yeah.
Also, I will say, like, things like Batman, like the Dark Knight series didn't get added to my list because I thought Batman Begins was good. The Dark Knight was like, no mistakes were made. It was the perfect movie. But then, like,
3rd one's bad.
the 3rd one, oh my god, I remember being in the theater so excited to go see that movie, and for the first hour, like, nothing happened. I'm like, "Oh my god, can we just
You
leave or blow something up?"
you told this exact story on a previous podcast.
Oh, did I?
You
Okay.
did.
Anyway, so
I
yeah,
mean,
that's why Batman doesn't make it, even though I'm a big fan of Batman.
yeah,
Mhm.
you're right, you're right. I agree with you. Okay, so my number 2 is The Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
And
Ew.
yeah, I have, I feel like these may be the very best adaptation of literature to screen that we've ever gotten. I loved the books when I was a kid, and they really helped further open up me up into the fantasy and, like, swords and sorcery genres. Because like, I liked King Arthur stuff and, like, Robin Hood stuff when I was little, but there is magic, but it's not, like, high fantasy with, like, elves and wizards and stuff like these are. And then these movies came out and just utterly blew us all away. Amazing stuff, and I'm so happy that they exist in the form that they do. I think
Yeah.
the Lord of the Rings movies are amazing. They are
Agreed.
very long, but I think it's worth it. I think it's
Yes.
very, but because like, those books are dense, like, there's no getting past that.
Mhm.
It's like, The Lord of the Rings, if they made it today, it would have been a Game of Thrones, like, long TV,
Yeah.
but I think it works great on the movies. We're all action. All action, no breaks.
Yeah.
So that's my number 2.
Well, that's a perfect segue to my number one because my number one is Lord of the Rings.
Nice.
Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies. I've grouped them together because
That's
they
fine.
go together. They
Middle Earth.
literally go together. Um, I love them so much. I love my number one more than my number two or three by like a factor of 10. They are my absolute favorite movies. Again, this is no surprise because I'm not a big reader. Never read the books. And I keep thinking one day maybe I'm gonna. Um, but
I feel
anyway,
I feel like that's a shame, but less of a shame than Harry Potter because Harry Potter is so easy and fast to read through.
yeah, I'm just
Like,
not a
one night when I
reader.
was bored in high school,
Also, you can, like, audiobook any of these, and you have so much car time.
No, I know.
like, when I was in high school, I was bored one night because my
Mhm,
online game servers went down or something, and I
mhm.
literally read the entire first Harry Potter book in one night.
Yeah. I was on a kick for a little bit where I was audiobooking a bunch of stuff. And one series I really loved was the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown. I listened to like two books and then he hadn't finished the series. He might still be developing it actually, but there might be three or four out now. I need to get back into that because I really liked that series. Um, and while Lyall was just talking, I thought of another series that didn't get mentioned that, man, I really like. It might even bump Star Wars off of my honorable mention because I think I like it more than Star Wars, and that's the Chronicles of Narnia series. I did read those books in junior high
I
school, and
I
I
have never
loved
read
them.
those books, and I only saw the first movie.
Yeah, I really liked those. And I heard they're making a series, a TV show, like either
Yeah, I heard that too.
Netflix or Amazon Studios. Somebody's making it into a series, which I can't wait for. Okay, Aaron, number one.
Okay, so I don't love, I think, any group of movies as much as you guys just said you love The Lord of the Rings,
Okay.
but and I have a really interesting relationship with movies because I worked at Blockbuster, so I was kinda over movies for a long time.
Okay.
But anyway,
We got 7 free rentals a week, and we used 'em.
yeah. My number one is kind of newer, and it's something that can be watched with my kids, and that is Despicable Me.
Oh,
I love those movies. They're so funny. There's they're funny, they're fun. The kids, well, my kids claim to not like movies, which is total bullshit, but
They do.
they enjoy watching these movies whenever
yeah, they're
they're
like,
on.
"Don't put on a movie." 5 minutes in, they're glued to the TV.
Yeah.
Every time. I would rather watch a TV show.
You
Shut
see, and I
up.
think they know that I think they know it. They know that it's gonna consume the next hour and a half of their time, and
Yeah.
preemptively, they don't wanna get sucked in, but they can't control it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. There's some smart little suckers.
They often, when I say, "Let's watch Despicable Me," like, both of them vote for, like, number 3,
That's
Yeah.
the
'cause
thing
that
about
one
that
is fun.
series too. A lot of animated series, the later ones are not great, but those it's not true. They're all really
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, they're all funny,
They're all
all
funny. Yeah,
have great storylines that stick around, like, for the whole movie.
Yep, good
Um,
villains.
yeah.
I love Kristen Wiig's character.
And I like, um they don't age in those movies, but I do like how the, like, relationships and stuff kinda carries on from
Hmm.
movie to movie. It's not like a fresh start every movie.
Hmm.
So I think that's good. I like but, like, I
Cool.
really like, for example, like in How to Train Your Dragon, how they age up and change
Oh,
over time.
I
Oh,
love that
no.
series so much.
Mhm, it's a
My
good
heart when you said that. That's such a good one. We need to do a top three animated.
Okay, so you're ready for my number 1, or do you want me to do my honorable mentions before or after?
The number one first.
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause I have a couple more honorable mentions I'll mention.
I have a whole list with just a little short phrase or 2 about each one. Just stuff that I feels like needs to be brought up so that people don't get too mad at it. Number 1, Star Wars.
Mm, mhm.
So
Bum, bum, ba, 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 bum, bum, ba, 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 bum, bum, ba, ba, ba,
Doom, doom,
bum.
doom, 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 doom.
So
You're welcome.
the original trilogy of Star Wars movies were re-released for their 20th anniversary to theaters in 1997, and that was probably my first real exposure to them.
Mm.
Bum,
I
bum,
assume they were
bum,
on.
bum, ba-bum, bum,
Aaron,
bum.
stop singing so I can hear what Toby said.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, so I would have been 10 when they came out. They all came out like within a month or 2 of each other at the beginning of 97.
Uh,
Uh, and it came along, they, like, re-released all the toys, and I loved the toys and collected the toys, like, updated the toys for the
mm.
90s. Um, the original 3 aren't, like, great movies, I would say.
Wait, I have to
George
say
Lucas.
something. I have to say something about toys because
Okay.
my grandma used to have a box of like little character
Keep
miniatures
it PG.
toys. Okay, at her house for us when we go play. And I remember distinctly taking out these characters. It was like a brown somebody in a brown outfit with a brown cape or whatever. It was a
Mhm.
Star Wars character, and it's escaping me who it was. Who's got like a brown cape?
Maybe Obi-Wan Kenobi or,
Maybe it was Obi-Wan. I don't
like,
know.
Return to the Jedi Luke,
And there
maybe?
was another, yeah, maybe so. There was another character too in there, some obscure character.
Mm,
Anyway, and I never knew who these things were, but we played with them all the time. But because I never saw the movies, I had no idea who they were. I was like, what is this weird person in the brown suit and this weird cape? What is this? But
yeah.
okay, let's play. Continue. Oh, and I heard those are worth money now. All those little
Oh,
miniatures.
yeah, especially if they're, like,
I don't know
mint or
whatever happened to
sealed and
those.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But,
Okay. Sorry. Continue.
okay, so I say George Lucas. I said I don't think they're great movies. Like, George Lucas has great ideas, but he's not really a good writer, which is really like when the prequels came out, which was right after the re-release of the originals in the late 90s. I was
Mhm.
super excited, but let's be real, I was a kid and I would have liked almost anything. The 3 new ones that Disney released are fine. I don't hate them like a lot of people, but I also didn't love them like I love the older ones. And, I think they switched directors on those. Like, they had a director, then went to another guy, then went back to the first guy, and I think that was a big mistake.
Mm.
But besides all of that, like, I love Star Wars, And I know this is top 3 movie series, but it's not even so much about the movies for me. It's the books, the games, the TV shows, like everything around Star Wars. There's so much, and it's so I like got engrossed in that again. I have a bunch of novels, I had the toys. Um, so on my stream every year around May the 4th, which just passed, I will play a Star Wars game because May the 4th be with you, if you don't know that nerd holiday. Um, so I played a fairly mediocre game this past Friday, and I just had so much fun being in the Star Wars universe, seeing the aliens, the droids, the vehicles, the planets. It's like a combination of nostalgia and like deep, deep lore that grew up around the movies, and I just love all of it. So that's why I love Star Wars. The movies started it, but it's not really so much the movies that I love, it's everything. And we're currently watching them with Oliver for the first time because I wanted to wait until he was old enough to like really kind of get the the Darth Vader's Luke's father revelation, and for that
Mm,
to meaning. And we are
nice.
watching them in the sort of modified machete order.
Got it.
Okay.
Cool. Well, good job. I guess you want to go through some honorable mentions.
Aaron, you want to go first?
Yes. I have Hunger Games
Okay. I think that's a pretty good adaptation of the books as well.
and Jumanji.
Oh, okay.
That's
Nothing
it.
to say about them. Just wanted to list them.
I like the story behind Hunger Games, of course. Like,
Yeah, that's a good series too.
and it's just I think they did a pretty good job on what was it, 3 of them? No,
Mm-hmm.
Or
Well,
4.
4.
I think it's 5 now. I think there's a 5th one.
Hunger Games?
Yeah, that
Oh, yeah,
came out.
they did a prequel. You're right.
Yeah,
yeah,
Which I watched, and it was good.
I did not watch it, but anyway.
It was all about Snow, is how he got his start, President Snow.
Oh, okay. And then Jumanji. So the first one is just a classic, right? Well, when they remade, or I guess came out with the Jumanjis that have The Rock and Kevin Hart in them, um, that just made them so much fun.
yeah. We were when we watched that, we were like, we're going into this expecting it to be awful and stupid and to not have a good time. And
Yeah.
instead, we had a great time.
Yeah, like, so one of the things that I really kinda hate about comedies is the fact that a lot of comedies use grotesque humor to be fun, and while some of it like, there is one movie that is so stupid grotesque that I think is hilarious, but for the most part, I don't like that kind of comedy. It just is, like, overkill for me, it's not really enjoyable, but Jumanji is really, really funny, and, like, I can watch that with my kids,
Right. Big bonus.
which is not how most comedies are these days.
Yeah.
So,
I love the original a lot.
Mm.
It's a really good movie.
How could we
yeah.
not?
I know. It's just
I
so
don't
good.
know if has Oliver seen that one? I don't
I
think
don't
he
think so.
has.
No, I
Oh
don't.
man, we should do that as a group movie watch one time.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Okay, so now my list of honorable mentions. It's kind of extensive, but I don't have a lot about it. The Alien franchise
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
has
Second
2 of the
that.
greatest movies of all time, but then 4 decent or bad movies. So it didn't make my top 3 because of that.
Oh,
Like
is
I
Jurassic
love
Park on your list? That's another good
yeah,
series.
that's in there.
Okay.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe from Iron Man to Endgame.
Yeah, I love those.
22 movies across 3 phases is maybe a lot to get the story across, but it was a mostly enjoyable ride.
Mhm.
So, and it was interesting. That's the first time we've ever seen anything like that with like a long continuous story over
Mhm.
so many years and so many movies.
And
Yep.
TV shows.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
a bunch of spin-offs.
Like, I was so when we were keeping up with it originally, watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. along with the movies, that
Mm.
was so cool how, like, they would reference each other.
Right, yeah,
Agree.
like Agents of Shield was like after the first Avengers movie, so like New York's like kind of half destroyed and people are like, "Oh shit, aliens really exist." And stuff like that. Uh yeah. Yeah, that It's really fun. Like they're still keeping on with it, but there's a lot I could say about why I don't think it's working as well anymore. But we'll leave that for later. Back to the Future.
Mhm.
I think all three of those movies are just great, right? Like there's none of those are bad.
I
Yeah.
don't know the later ones as well as I know the first one.
Right. That's the thing. Like I've seen the first one
Too
so
many
many
times.
times, and then
Yeah,
2 and 3 probably a
yeah.
fraction, like less than 5 times each.
Mhm.
Then so that's my like top tier of honorable mentions. Then the next set we have Jurassic Park.
Mhm.
I enjoy all of them on their own merits, but let's be realistic here. This is all about the first movie and
Oh,
it
yeah.
getting me into dinosaurs.
Yep.
Like I really liked the Jurassic World kind of soft reboot,
Mhm.
but just like Jurassic Park, the second and third ones were. Meh.
Agree.
Again, the music.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Iconic.
I literally bought a Jurassic Park songbook to learn how to play the songs on my trumpet when I was a kid.
Mhm.
Um, then Pirates of the Caribbean was in my top set. Indiana Jones is next in this set, and then after that, I have Shrek. I can say
Mhm.
for sure that the first 3 are all legitimately good movies. After that, I don't know. But it's funny how, like, a satirical shot at Disney turned into something that's actually good.
Shrek 2 is where it's at. I love that movie. It makes me laugh so much. The fairy godmother.
Oh, that's the one with the fairy
Oh
godmother?
my god.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that's
just all the references in there is hilarious. Hilarious to me.
mhm. And then next up, I have Mad Max.
Ooh.
There's a new one
I
about to come out, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not excited for that.
Yeah, but he doesn't like the girl that's playing
No, I don't like
Furiosa.
Anya Taylor-Joy, and I definitely don't like her as Furiosa.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, I always like the originals, but admittedly, they aren't super memorable to me, but I love the set, like, I love that post-apocalyptic desert setting, and then
Mhm.
Fury Road just is so good. That's a top, top movie.
Hmm.
Next up, I have
I
James
often
Bond,
forget that movie exists, but I love that movie.
Fury Road. We used to, like, just
Yeah.
put that on our TV all the time when we had
Yeah.
DirecTV. We just would have it on
Hmm.
when it would play. Um, but next up, I have James Bond. 62
Mhm.
years, they've been making James Bond movies. There's 27 films from sneaky spies to high action, and all the different actors that take the Bond role over the years. Like they could just do that with Indiana Jones. Just swap him out, put somebody else in there. Don't ever explain it. This is Indiana Jones
Yeah.
Yeah.
now. Then next I have Mission Impossible. There's 6 Mission Impossible movies, and I think they're all fun. Like
I haven't
I
seen
don't
the
think
later
there's any
ones.
bad one. Yeah, I haven't seen probably the last one. I know I've seen at least parts of the other ones,
Sure,
if
I'm
not
probably
all of them.
3. I'm probably 3 or 4 behind, honestly. And I
But
don't
yeah,
know
I really
why,
like
for no
those.
good reason.
Then I have the Nolan Batman trilogy.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like Aaron said, 2 goats and then a stinker.
Mhm.
So, and then the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. This is the Tobey Maguire one.
Mhm.
Again, 2 amazing movies and then a stinker.
See, like, and I prefer the Tom Holland ones.
Yeah, I think, like,
I
for
like
a
'em both.
long time, I thought that the Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2 with Doctor Octopus was, like, the best superhero movie we ever had for a long
Mm.
time, even when they started making all the Marvel movies.
Wow.
Um, but anyway, then, King Kong has been around for 91 years, has 13 movies. I love Big Monkey. I love Big Monkey interacting with Godzilla. That's all I got for that. Then,
Okay.
Toy Story.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The first Toy Story is old, second's still pretty good, the third one is great, and then I haven't seen them.
Mm.
I think Toy Story is excellent. Then in
Yeah.
my bottom tier, I have the Fast franchise.
I mean, did you just name all of the movie series that exist?
No,
Yeah,
these are
I think
ones
you
that I
went to a
feel
web page and copied and
these are ones
pasted.
that I felt like I could have included, like, I just started typing stuff out. I've
Th
only
this
seen
will
4 of the Fast and the Furious movies, but they
Yeah.
gotta be around for some reason, right? Like, dumb action movies are fun.
This will not shock many people, but I have not seen a single one, and I don't care if I ever do.
Ooh, not one?
Not a single one. Could
Dang,
care
that's
less about those movies.
and then my final on my list of honorable mentions is actually a dishonorable mention, and that's Terminator.
Oh, yeah, I
Because
never got into that.
there's 6 Terminator movies, and only Terminator 2 truly matters. Like the rest of them, meh.
I played
Yeah.
a Terminator slot machine once and I lost.
Well, scratch that off your list.
It was an awful slot machine. Anyway,
Terminator 2 was good.
Right, but like, do
And
you
you don't
remember?
really need any of the other movies to
Do you remember anything about Terminator 1
yeah,
at
I
all?
be back.
I think that was Terminator 2.
I don't know.
Yeah, he says
I'll
that
be
in
back.
Terminator 2. He might say it in 1 too. I don't remember though.
He's there's nothing good about him in the first one.
Right, he's the villain.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So anyway, so that's it. That's the end of my list. It's a
Cool. Well,
little
that was
I
long, but
just
like I said,
wanna
I just
say
wanted
that
to
I
mention
put
them.
a lot of hard work into trying to narrow it down to the 6 that I had, and then hard work into narrowing it down to 3. I didn't realize we could just name every movie we've ever liked.
yeah. Well, it's Lyall, so you know it's coming.
Whatever, bitches.
It's all good. Yeah, there's a bunch of good ones you listed. I kind of weren't on my radar, but the job is to pick the ones you like the most. That's
I
why it's
did.
top
I
three
did.
list.
I did.
Yeah. Cool. Well,
Also, though, like, if you say Terminator, but the only one that matters is Terminator 2, then
I said they were a dishonorable. I just
okay.
wanted to bring it up in case anybody thought that Terminator's a franchise worth mentioning. It's not.
yeah.
I got you.
Okay, so that's it. That's it for episode 9. Anything else before we close out?
Thanks for inviting me back again.
You're welcome.
You're so welcome. Glad you're here. No,
You are on
just so
this
you guys know,
probationary period.
this is the end of the podcast. It's been great, but we're not gonna make it till 10 episodes just because we're hanging it up. The "Oh brother, or where art thou" thing at the beginning really threw me for a loop, and I am just not interested anymore.
Yep. So I gotta say, as my closing statement, "Oh Toby, where art thou?"
5 points to House Alfred.
Not in my list. Not in my fave 5 anymore.
Can I still get the kids every other weekend or something?
What
That's
are you
that's
what
that, that's
what are
pretty
we,
awesome.
like
I feel like you're disowning me, and I need to
That's
see the
pretty
kids.
awesome.
I mean, we're not on some, like, court-appointed schedule.
Yeah, but we should be.
That's what it sounded like.
We're gonna see Toby's human face probably 2 times before we record again, so
Probably so.
everyone look forward to that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Till next time.
Goodbye.
Bit
Bye bye.
immediate.